Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's weekly psychic reading. I'm Erin Lee, and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com. This is the weekly psychic reading for Monday, March the 31st to April 6th, 2014, and we'll be using Doreen Virtue's messages from your Angels Oracle card deck. I have to admit, it's one of my favorites. And your crystal choices for the week are Seraphinite, Moonstone, and Aqua. So again, your crystal choices are Seraphinite, Moonstone, and Aqua. So we'll move these guys off to the side. And we're going to give the cards a shuffle, and we're just going to ask our angels what messages they have for us for the coming week to help keep us balanced, centered, and healthy, and moving forward in a positive direction. All right, so the first card is for Monday and Tuesday, and the message that's coming up is Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me farther away from it. And so the message that's coming up for the first couple of days this week is we're looking at a lot of life purpose work, and we're looking at bigger decisions that need to be made. And it feels like a lot of us have been procrastinating with putting our divine life purpose first. And we've kind of been getting caught up in the day-to-day things that have been happening in our lives, and so now it's time to kind of take a step back and look at where we want to be in our lives and what we want to be creating for ourselves. And if our current path trajectory isn't in line with what we're wanting to create for ourselves, now is the time to start doing that. So if you've been experiencing problems in your love life, in friendships, relationships, family, career, whatever, and these are the same things coming up over and over and over again, Monday and Tuesday is the energy and motivation to say, you know what, the reason I've been stuck in this pattern is because I haven't wanted to let go of something, and now it's time to start doing that and really living the life that I want to be living. All right, looking at Wednesday and Thursday, Archangel Uriel is coming through, and he says, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. And so Archangel Uriel, first of all, is one of the archangels, and he comes to us when there are when there are things that we need to let go of on an emotional level so that we can be moving forward. So kind of coming back to the message that came up on Monday and Tuesday was that it was time to be making decisions that are reflecting what we're wanting in our life purpose. Archangel Uriel is coming up through the middle of the week, and he's helping us to let go of any emotions that might be keeping us within those situations, within those thought patterns, but that we're going to be seeing a lot of healing, particularly on an emotional level, through Wednesday and Thursday of this week, and it's time. So if you find at any point during the week, but particularly through Wednesday and Thursday, that you're having a difficult time, you're lacking motivation, or you're feeling kind of low, or you're having any sort of difficulty, call on Archangel Uriel and ask him for help to help you release any emotions that are keeping you tied to whatever trajectory you are on. And Archangel Michael just popped in as I was talking about that too. Archangel Michael helps us with our life purpose. So if at any point you're experiencing any difficulties with keeping things on track with your life purpose, whether that's in work and career, finances, love life, relationships in general, family, whatever it is that you may be dealing with, call on Archangel Michael and ask him for help, and just tell him, you know, this is what I'm dealing with, this is what I'm experiencing, and I would really like some help, please, in moving forward to a different outcome. All right, looking at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and the message that's coming up is Indriel, and she's saying, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So, well, first of all, looking at kind of what's coming up for this week, it looks like we've got a lot of life purpose stuff, and it's time to be getting on track, people. And basically, a light worker is somebody through through either the work that they do or the way they live their lives, the way that they interact with people, is bringing love and light to themselves and to the people around them. And so the call on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is a reminder that you are that person already, and that you have the opportunity to be bringing that to yourself and to the people around you. And looking at what we've experienced through the rest of the week, the beginning of the week, it's time to make choices and decisions and to start making changes. Through the middle of the week is kind of releasing and processing and healing any emotions that may have kept us in this place. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're really feeling that and we're stepping into it. And there's the encouragement and the support to be doing the work that we love, whether that's in a career, it's in relationship, it's in family, it's in, just talking to the person on the street. Whatever it is that brings you passion, that you have love and light to share with people, that is what's coming forward through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, so let's bring our crystals out. So for the people who chose Seraphinite, the additional message this week for you is Lila, and she's saying to spend time alone in nature, meditating about your dreams and intentions, and ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So really what Lila is saying for you guys who have chosen Seraphinite is it's time to disconnect from people and from situations and things for a little while, and gain some clarity. And so kind of going back into the message, the original message of the week, which was making decisions around where you need to be. This card here is calling for you to take some time away from situations that have possibly been creating stress or difficulty in your life, and being able to meditate upon them and look rationally and reasonably at where you are and where you want to be going. And really the call is for you to be asking your angels for help. And actually Seraphinite itself is a stone of the angels. It's in this one in particular, you can kind of see it almost looks like feathers or wings that are radiating out from this single point. And so it's really it's a stone of the angels. And so know that the angels are with you, helping you and supporting you this week in making those choices and those decisions and in moving forward. The encouragement is also really there to be talking and connecting with them as well. So rather than trying to do it all on your own, ask your angels and your spirit guides for help. All right, for the people who chose Moonstone, your card is Athena. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits yourself as well as others. And so for me, this card is actually also a card of boundaries, and it's really important that you are aware of what it is that you need to keep yourself healthy, balanced, and stable, and then to create boundaries for yourself and within your relationships so that you are able to maintain yourself and at the same time also effectively be able to help other people. Now, a lot of us tend to be people who want to be helping the people around us that we love, or people just in general, and we tend to be in a place where we give and give and give and give until we kind of wear things out. And so what this card here is calling for is to maintain those boundaries for yourself, because that it actually also helps the people around you that you are trying to help. Is when you have those effective boundaries, it means that they are able to balance things out in a way that doesn't necessarily drain you. Also, Moonstone is a really powerful stone for women. It's very much associated to the sacral chakra and to the reproductive organs, and so Moonstone is also encouraging you to tap into that divine feminine. So being in a place of strength where you can not only stand up for what it is that you need and to be powerful within yourself, but to do it in a way that is really positive and loving as well, and gentle and nurturing to yourself and to the people around you. All right, and for the people who chose Aqua Aura, Yvonne, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by the angels. And also, this card has had additional meaning as well, in that if you have pets who have crossed over or who have passed on, know that they're with you and they're thinking about you right now. And I'm actually just kind of getting like a little nudge on my cheek. So energetically know that if you have pets who have passed on, know that they're with you. But also this card here is really talking about connecting with pets and animals who are here on the earth right now, and also children. And I don't mean to suggest that children are the same as pets and animals, though for a lot of people, pets and animals are their children, but it's encouragement to be connecting with that young, really innocent, playful, and pure energy. And so finding that either with your pets, with your children, or just with situations in general. But this week for you is bringing a lot of joy and reconnection in a lot of ways. And the Aqua Aura is actually a stone of communication and connection. It is clear quartz that has been bonded with gold, and so it's a really powerful stone for the third, the third eye chakra is one, but also throat and communication, and there's a lot of psychic ability that's coming with this as well. So if you have been feeling the need to be connecting with deceased loved ones, whether they be pets or family and friends, know also that they're around you and wanting to connect with you this week. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. I'm Erin Lee, and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com, and I want to wish you a fabulous week.